And we here. We have arrived at the magic hour. Yeah, it is almost the God hour. And boy, we are here to get it on, get it on. Now, hit the like button coming through the door. Oh, yeah. Because it must be said, though it hurts to say it, this is why the people are never going to allow you to be manipulated. Absolutely. What's up, Mr. Diligent King One? Yes, hit the like button. Now, Stephen A. Smith is in the grease. He's in hot water now because, see, the fans, along with the players now, are not going along with this no more. They're not going to allow you to Kwame Brown, Zion Williamson. You're not going to do that. See, back then, everybody was punks, and social media wasn't the way it was today. So now, back in those days, the players are just punks, and they just allow people in the media to just say whatever the hell they felt like. Now we're in a whole different area with social media. Now the athletes have voices. The athletes are speaking out now. When before they was told to shut up and be quiet and just play ball and smile. Nobody doing that no more. It's not popping. So they're not going to allow you to do what you was doing to Kwame Brown through his whole career. You're not finna go now, okay, I didn't rode Kwame Brown, now I need to ride somebody else. Now it's Zion Williamson, another young athlete. Let's ride him. And it's amazing to me. You always find a way to ride somebody when they're the number one pick. So it's not about how they were playing. Because you try to say, well, he just couldn't play. Talking about Kwame Brown. So it wasn't even about the play because Zion is averaging over 20 points a game. He just had last night 27 and 9. And rather talk about Zion Williamson averaging 27, putting up 27 and 9, you went to slaughter the guy as if he did something wrong. You went to immediately slandering the guy's weight.
Not he's going to be in shape, or is he going to keep eating, and whether or not he's going to eat burgers he's eating. About his game, it's about how many. Zion Williamson, it's not about his game. Zion Williamson, it's not about his game. It's about how many burgers he's eating. Zion Williamson, it's not about his game. It's about how many burgers he's eating. Zion Williamson, it's not about his game. It's about how many burgers he's eating and whether or not he's going to be in shape, or is he going to keep eating McDonald's and have chefs clamoring for him to come to their restaurants. That's what he has to prove, that the chefs don't love him any longer, okay? That he's committed to playing basketball and being in shape. Outside of that, you look at New Orleans and you say,
see, it's not about the jokes.
Now, you see that? Why is it okay for you to go on Greeny's show and go in front of this other man and bash Zion Williamson? I bet you Greeny would never say nothing like that. Greeny's sitting right there with you. He would never say that about Zion Williamson. But he'll let you say that about him on his show as he's laughing as you, once again, the dancing monkey. You playing the dancing monkey boy once again for the whole world to see. There you go. Now, I can see if Zion performance was bad, if his performance was poor, then you could say all of the things that you just said. But when he's performing well, you come out and bash him like that. Zion Williamson's stepfather reached out and called Stephen A. Smith after that tape. Now, I don't mind if you're saying this is the reason why, like when he went to Wendy's that time and he's out there at Wendy's, I was one of the main people like, dog, you're not playing at the game and you pulling up at Wendy's. That's not a good idea. See, now that correlates a response that's factual. But you don't say that when somebody have a good game, like, oh man, this guy just put up 15 and 30. But you know what? Yeah, he put up 15 and he got 30 and 15, but he got to worry about McDonald's. Now you don't make sense. Now it look weird. Because you didn't give him any credit for the work he just did. Then the Pelicans organization came back on social media and started putting up stuff to defend Zion and started showing Stephen A. in that picture with the averaging 1.5 points per game and showing how many seasons he's played, 0, 0, and 0. For you to have such a harsh criticism. And Stephon Marbury came out. And he's wondering why people are not, canceling this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this guy allowed to get away with doing what he's doing?
Talk about these black brothers the way that you do when you speak and you talk about Kyrie the way that you talk about him. I wonder why. Why is it that you do this to them? Because they are strong black and they stand on their own 2 feet and they do not care about what others say.
Yep.
It's wrong. When are we going to defund his voice?
Yep.
When are we going to defund his voice? When are we going to stop this person who has been giving the opportunity to speak and talk to the culture for people to make an objective opinion about what they hear based upon what this guy is saying? Make a payment. I got that. And it's understandable. But when you sit and you talk about these black brothers the way that you do, when you speak and you talk about Kyrie the way that you talk about him, I wonder why. Why is it that you do this to them? Because they are strong black and they stand on their own 2 feet and they do not care about what others say.
Mm-hmm. Now, you see, he's bringing up a point that we brought up. But see, Marbury will bring it up and bring that to the forefront because he went out to Marbury before. And it's always noticeable he has this energy for young black men. He loves young black men to go after and attack, make fun of, but he got no smoke for nobody on the other side. None. And the people now are getting tired of it. His act is old. And Shannon Sharp, I want to talk to you for a second. You had a lot of wrong when it came to Skip Bayless tearing down people, right? Skip Bayless, you just tear down. Let's see you speak up now. Now that you're sitting there across from Stephen A. Let's see you speak up and say, Stephen A., you were wrong. Come on, let's get that cow tongue out. Let's see, was Stephen A. right to criticize a man who had a great performance in a game and just start immediately bringing up McDonald's and cheeseburgers and everything else when he had a great game? What was the point in that? So now Stephon stood out and said, look, I'm going to stand up for him. He's like, these my brothers. I don't have to know them. They my brothers. And that's real.
It's wrong. When are we going to defund his voice? When are we going to defund his voice? When are we going to stop this person who has been giving the opportunity to speak and talk to the culture for people to make an objective opinion about what they hear based upon what this guy is saying? When are we going to defund Stephen A. voice, Stephen A. stiff? When are we going to do that? When is that going to happen? Because this guy has 1.5. That's your new nickname. You play basketball 1.5. You shouldn't even have the voice to speak about basketball. You shouldn't even, when you speak, you should say, it's what I think.
Hit the like button.
That's what you
subscribe
should say.
to the page.
That's what you should say. You should say, it's what I think when I'm talking about what it is that I'm seeing on TV. When are we going to defund Stephen A. stiff voice? When is that going to happen? When is that going to happen? I'm so sick and tired of hearing you speak and talk about these black brothers who are trying to do something for their families. They have children and you are trying to make them look like, why? Why do you want to paint this picture of them? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to make them look bad? I thought that you were supposed to be the voice of reason for us. You're not. I'm not even going to speak about and talk about what you talk about with the others.
The others.
I'm not even going to speak and talk about that. When are you going to stand up for us for real? When are you going to do it?
He won't.
You constantly degrade and you pick and you choose who. Is it because they give you rights? Because they give you privilege? Is it because they tell you what is going to be the teaser for the day? You're not going to pick on Zion. You're not going to pick on Kyrie. Not while I'm living and breathing on this earth.
That's right.
You walk around with security. Why do you walk around with security now? Are you scared? Are you afraid of your life? Is that why you do that?
Yeah.
You can't even walk around freely on earth because of your words that you speak and you utter. You can't even be free. You can't even take, if you had children, to school by yourself.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
You want to fat shame Zion?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why do you want to fat shame a kid who's growing into himself, who's learning about himself? Yes, he's made mistakes, and he will continue to make mistakes. You continue to harp on things that don't even matter. You McDonald's, really?
Mm-mm-mm.
And I'm not saying as a professional athlete, Zion is not supposed to take care of himself. He's supposed to. But why do you have to be the person who puts him down? I never, ever hear you speak and put the others down.
Nope.
Never. I never,
Never.
ever hear you put them down. It's always us you're putting down.
Yep.
Why do you continue to do this? When are we going to defund your voice?
Yeah. And that's where it's at. When are we going to defund your voice? And that's the thing. But you know what people gonna do tomorrow? They're gonna tune in to First Take. And whenever First Take come on, they're gonna be listening to Stephen A. Now, why would they go through the trouble of going through that whole lengthy process? Because that's what he does. He try to act like he's the end all be all for basketball and everything. We gonna turn to Stephen A. He has that job because they know he's gonna do what they want him to do. He's their whipping boy. He's their dog. He's their Steven from Django. You see it, Steven? They had the right name. They know what Stephen A is. So that's why they keep him there. They were like, no, we're going to keep Stephen. Why keep somebody else that's unstable? Shannon Sharp, they had him on ESPN on a leash. He came to ESPN. They put him on 2 times a week because they didn't trust he was safe enough to be on ESPN and Disney. Because you ain't signing a sports contract with ESPN, you're signing a Disney contract. So now they were like, well, you're going to have to adhere to what Disney wants. That's why you don't see Uncle Shannon no more with the do-rag, the cigarillos, the yak. You're not going to see that on ESPN because of Disney. You're dealing with Disney. So he's not going to be able to do that. So now the whole narrative has changed. So now they put him on a short leash and gave him a 1-year deal. Wasn't even a year. They gave him the NFL season. And then when the season was over, his contract was over. So they had to work out a deal to keep him on ESPN in First Take because they saw the numbers and he was only on there 2 days a week. And they see what the numbers when Shannon Sharp is on there and when he's not on the show. They said, well, damn, we got a lightning in a bottle right now. Why the hell ain't we using this? Why are we holding on to the Stephen A? We got Pat McAfee, we got Shannon Sharp, we got to keep him. So they just did another deal with Shannon Sharp. And what did they do? Put him right back on another leash. Ryan Clark, they couldn't control. They had him under contract. He didn't even like the first contract. They lowballed him again. Why? Because his voice. He's not going to play ball. He's not going to do what y'all want him to do. He's not going to come out there and start tearing down professional athletes that are black and be quiet on the white ones. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do what Stephen A. do, try to act like it's not happening. James Dolan incident, nope, don't know it. Oh, Giddy situation, nope, can't talk about it. But Diddy situation, oh, he can talk about Diddy. Diddy don't play ball. I ain't never seen Diddy dribble a basketball a day in my life. Stephen A. is the biggest liar I've ever seen. You have been on social media with your channel for years. You keep changing the name, but still got the same channel. It was No Mercy. Then it was Stephen A.'s World. You failing at all these channels doing sports because nobody wants to hear your ass. You're boring. So they didn't even like you. So now what do? You try to be Kwame Brown. You looking at what Kwame's doing and you hearing what Kwame's doing, you seeing how everybody's blowing up, doing these, talking about what's ever going on in the world, current events. So then you start switching it up. Now you're talking about shit that ain't basketball. And when you started doing that, that's when your numbers went up. That's when your numbers shot up, homie. So when you got your numbers going up off of other topics that wasn't sports, that's when your numbers started to go up. You started commenting on stuff you ain't had no business. Now you're talking about the Cat Williams interview. Now you're talking about Monique. Oh, people wanted me to talk. They don't want to hear you talk about that. But what the hell they want to hear you for? You wanted to talk about it so that you can get your numbers up. Ryan Clark got lowballed, and mainly because you knew who wasn't going to stand up for him. Stephen A. Smith. Nah, because he ain't part of your crew. You see, a lot of people saw Ryan Clark on the show, and they thought, man, you know, he ain't gonna get the back. Jay Williams, they got Jay Williams, man, and all this stuff. And they put people and they lowball the ones that they know are not gonna play ball because they don't want them to take the deal. But they're not gonna say we didn't offer you a good deal. They'll say, don't take this deal. You think you can get more, you might as well leave. So he's like, all right, bet, we're gonna leave. But no, you can't insult one of Stephen A. Smith's hand-picked cronies, Kimberly Martin, and think that you can go out there and do your thing. Kimberly Martin, another airhead who has really no experience, couldn't hold down a sideline job in the NFL anywhere. Every time she got a job, she was getting bounced. She was going here, over there. She's at the Redskins. She's over there. I'm like, well, damn, can she keep a sideline job anywhere in the league? Why? Because she was terrible. But she's good enough now. They put a wig on her and gave her a white husband, and now there she is on the sideline on ESPN talking like she know everything about anything about sports. First of all, yeah, I'll be like, what the hell is this? And then they have her come out with all this garbage that they create now, this sideshow stuff. She'll bring a purse out, Stephen A. digging in her purse. Get out of my purse! He's always doing stupid stuff like that. You know, it's just so lame. It's like a lame reality show. And they just put a circus around there. And he handpicked this circus and brought these people on like they are asset to sports community and sports entertainment. So I give people credit who did their job. Stuart Scott did his job. What Stephen A. Smith is doing is acting. He's going through his stick. He's just phony. And that's just it. He's not even Stuart. He shouldn't be in the same room or the category as a Stuart Scott. The late, great Stuart Scott would never be this lame. Ever. Well, yeah, well, that's what happens. She wasn't ready. Now, remember, I showed y'all this.
Thanks, Sam. The post-game interaction between Patrick Mahomes and Stephon Gilmore caused a stir last week, and rightfully so. Things that were once normal now give us all pause. Shortly after, Stephon Gilmore tested positive for COVID-19. And it was another reminder of how players have to be safe during these unprecedented times. And that brings to mind another tradition that's taking place behind the scenes instead of on the field. You guys are the only.
Now, I don't know. I know it was quite low, but as you can hear it, that was very bad, right? So when did she get good enough to sit on First Take's panel? She couldn't even do that job right. But they kept employing her. So you mean to tell me she was more skilled and more qualified than anybody out there? We got to get Kimberly A. Martin because she's so intelligent. She's so smart. When we've seen her do nothing but terrible work over and over again. Everywhere. So when Ryan Clark had to give his thoughts on her take, she's working with former athletes. You're talking about a man who played the position who was a most valuable player and said, where are you at right now? Are you in the league? You're in the basement? Would you have said that to Tom Brady or Drew Brees if they made a comment? You know, you wouldn't. But it always seemed to be, just so happens, these black women who are married to white men seem to tear down black men a lot. I'm just saying. I don't know what's in the water, but they seem to have an agenda to have to tear down black men, and I don't understand it. If you want to be with a white man, that is your prerogative. But you don't have to tear down black men to do it. You already got your man. Do your thing. Live your truth. But you don't have to take that out on the rest of the world. Now, Stephen A., and don't forget to hit the like button, people, so they can know you're not a bot. Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely hit the like button. No, Stephen A is a different type of character because he'll sit there and try to go after anybody he can.
On 1050 ESPN Radio coming
He
right
used to
at
go
you.
after Marbury.
Holla at your boy. Never been a writer so ill, yet so real. I do. Controversial, so hollis, so commercial, so much. And rep the Q borough eternal. I'm at the Philly and was through. 2 p.m. 1-800-919-ESPN. This bunch, I'm happy, I'm proud, I'm enthusiastic. I'm not overly excited to the point where I think this is a big deal because I think the Washington Wizards really have to check themselves. Let me transition to Mr. Stephon Marbury because I want to be real about something here. Stephon Marbury had a decent game last night. He had 16 points. He didn't commit a turnover. This was a decent game. You know, we're happy to see him come alive and show that he has a pulse. Thank the good Lord. You're making $57 million over the next 3 years. Thank the good Lord that you would show us that you have a pulse. What I heard, and I needed a day, and I apologize to my executive producer extraordinaire, Aaron Spielberg, because I know that some people would say I should have brought this up yesterday. Couldn't do it. I had to brace myself for this, Aaron, because I had to sleep on it for a day. I just had to because I couldn't believe some of the things that I had read. Please, Robert, give me a copy of yesterday's New York Daily News because I just want to make sure that I'm completely accurate in the quotes that I read yesterday from Mr. Stephon Marbury because I was completely speechless and dumbfounded. I couldn't believe the words that was coming out of his mouth, you know, in regards to the New York Knicks and how he needed to turn his stuff around. Gordon, I know you read the article, but when I crystallize and break down, because Aaron, you know that's how I could be. I could just break down quotes, you know, sentence by sentence, piece by piece, just so you can get the flavor, the magnitude of what I'm trying to say, okay? Let me say this to y'all, all right? I like the man. I don't like the fact that he's hard-headed. And I don't like the fact that he always believes he's right and he doesn't listen. But it's worth bringing up, even after a rare win, even after beating the Washington Wizards, it's worth bringing up the quotes that came out of Stephon Marbury's mouth. This is in yesterday's New York Daily News, page 80. It's been kind of tough, but it's an adjustment, he said. I know what I'm capable of doing on the basketball court, but playing the way I've been playing is not the way I play. I have not been playing as aggressive as I normally play on the basketball court, and that's just from trying to get everybody involved and into the game. You're a damn point guard! A point guard! Good Lord have mercy. I couldn't believe when I read this. Let me repeat that last sentence. That's just from trying to get everybody involved and into the game. So in other words, you've been struggling because, dare I say, you've been trying to be a point guard, which is what the hell you were supposed to be for the last 10 years. So you've been struggling because you had to be a point guard? Because you have been required to pass the ball and get other people involved? That's why you've been struggling? Oh, it makes a world of difference. I get the picture now. It's crystal clear for me now, Aaron. Gordon, I get it now. I was completely lost. Lo and behold, all this time, I'm under the impression that it's a slump. You know, attrition age is kicking in. Or last year you just didn't get along with Larry Brown. Oh, that wasn't the problem at all. That wasn't the problem. The problem was a point guard in the NBA for the last 10 years, the self-proclaimed point guard, has finally been trying to play like a point guard, and that's his problem. So now we get it. We understand. The problem with Stephon Marbury isn't any of those things. It's that he was trying to be a point guard. And so when you listen to these quotes, and he's talking about, oh, this is my favorite right here, when he's leading into, they're talking about how he was struggling because Larry Brown tried to force feed him an unfamiliar style. Quote, it's different because we have a different setup in the way we're playing, Marbury said. I'm doing these things by choice. I wasn't told to be doing that. Last year, I was told to go on the basketball court and play a certain way, which we've learned was to actually try and be a point guard and get other people involved. That's what he was told last year. Oh, my goodness. That's the problem. He was told to go out there and try to be a point guard. Are you listening to these quotes, people? Let me continue. It's important that he finds the proper time and place to insert. This is Isaiah Thomas. It's important that he finds the proper time and place to insert himself into the game. Unfortunately for him, his role is a necessary role. Oh, I see. So unfortunately for Stephon Marbury, he's being asked to be a point guard. Wow. And come to think, I was under this impression that, my God, you were already a point guard. This is the problem. If there was ever a reason to listen to anybody that said that it's time for Stephon Marbury to go, it is now. Let me be very clear. You're struggling.
Now, he said the one word over and over again for the past 50 minutes. What Stephen A. Smith did not bring to the forefront of the whole equation is the fact that he is trying to be a facilitator. Point guard is only the title. Okay? The game had shifted. He was a small scoring guard like Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson wasn't a facilitator. He was a small two guard. That's why they moved him to the two, and they had Eric Snow run the point. So you're in a league now where the positions were different. Okay, like Jalen Rose tried to explain to you stupid people. They only put, and I mean not y'all, meaning Stephen A. and all the Skip Bayless and all of them. They make these titles so that the people that don't play the game could follow it. Point guard, two guard, which is a shooting guard. Doesn't mean that's because he's the two guard, he's got to shoot all the shots. It's just that's what that normally means, is that the first guy is the point guard. He's the facilitator. He writes the play. He sets it up. He's at the point of attack. So we're going to call him the point guard because he's at the point of attack. The two guard means the off guard or shooting guard, whatever you want to call him. He's off to the side. He's the off guard, right? Two forwards. Two guys right there. They're 2-year forwards. That guy's bigger than that guy. He's more powerful and bulky. He's your power forward. This guy's more slim, athletic, but about the same height. Small forward. And that big, gigantic monster mother ucker in the middle, that's your center. So it's easy to follow. Okay, if you put it in terms. But now you're playing positionless basketball. So you got LeBron James at the point of attack. So he's bringing the ball. He's the point guard now. He's playing the point. So it's like, okay, you got this power forward / small forward / two guard / one guard. He's running the point. All of this is positionless basketball now. Is this making any sense to anybody? So Stephon Marbury saying he's got to adjust his game now to being just the facilitator and wait for his moments and spots is different from how he played his entire career in the NBA before he came to the Knicks. What's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. Only somebody who was Stephen A. Smith or Stephen A. Stupid would believe that this was, oh, he's got to play point guard. Oh my, that's the problem. No, it's not a problem. It's what the situation was. They were adjusting to new teammates, new system, new way to follow the flow of the game. Because when you have Crawford and him side by side, those guys are two guys who are on ball, one-on-one basketball players. Jamal Crawford, one-on-one, cross. You can't play both of them in the backcourt together. It's not going to work. Somebody's going to have to sacrifice their game. But he didn't understand that. Stephen A. didn't understand that. So that's why it all went left. He's never played basketball in his entire life. Well, the game has changed. You've seen teams now where a center could do something and put up 40 and 50 points, 60. It don't even mean anything. And the reason why it doesn't mean anything is because everyone can do it now. The league has changed. Okay? It's wide open. If you look at those narratives, it is wide open. This game has changed. And when you come in there talking about, oh, this person don't know what he's saying, or he can't be doing this. Stephen A.
Welcome back to NBA Cinema.
He wish he was that guy. He wish he'd get the respect from the players. He only gets respect from those players who have a position with him and they're in the media world. Yeah. Look at him wearing those Jazz pants again. Do you know those pants come with a top? And look at him. Bow-legged self. Look, he on the out of walk. He's like, oh, I'll get the ball. Watch out. I got it. Here I go. Whoa!
He's going to keep eating McDonald's and have chefs clamoring for him to come to their restaurants. That's what he has to prove, that the chefs don't love him any longer, okay? That he's committed to playing basketball and being in shape. Outside of that, you look at New Orleans and you say to yourself, okay, they can have a chance, but you don't know about it.
Okay, so the official Pelicans team.
Thanks for the super chat. He said the Pelicans just made a highlight videos of follies on X. Stephen A.S. posted it on his timeline. Of course, because that's what he does. Attention seeking at all costs. That's what he do. But that's what I'm saying. The fans ain't gonna let you this time. They ain't gonna let you Kwame Brown him. You tried to do that with Kwame, and Kwame let it go for all them years, and now he finally spoke up, and it broke the internet. Now everybody's aware of your stick. Then you try to go to Kyrie Irving. Then you want to go to Kawhi Leonard. Then you want to go and tear down all these brothers who have done nothing wrong. See, this is the thing. These are the people that they're not breaking the law. You don't see Kyrie Irving going to jail. You don't see Kawhi Leonard out late at night doing nothing wrong. But those two brothers, you were tearing down the most. Zion Williamson haven't gotten in any real trouble except for his baby mom or whatever, and the girl, his, OnlyFans chick that kept blasting him on social media. And the fact that, yeah, he got an injury problem because he's a young kid and he's trying to balance eating and getting the shelf and trying to, actually go through that process as an athlete to know that there's certain foods he can't eat. So they put a weight clause in his contract. And you just had to go all in hard on the poor man. Oh, yeah, they put the Kwame Brown quote, everything in there. Like this video. They submerging this video down. They don't want this video to go up. They submerging the video down. They don't want the viewership to go up. Because they knew I was going to go in. They knew this wasn't going to be good for them one bit. And for you to think you could disrespect Stephon Marbury when Stephon went to a whole nother country and they built a statue bigger than anything else of a black man. And they got about 30, 40 billion people look like them. And a black man from the United States of America, from Cody Island, went over to another country and they built a statue of him up there in front of that place. He won championships for them. And he got more love over there than he did over here because people that look like him was tearing him down for no reason. So this is what the Pelicans put out.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. Nah, this man was a bona fide scrub.
The Pelicans, man, they coming with all the smoke. The Pelicans coming with all the smoke. It don't matter, man. They can submerge the video down all they want. Look, y'all can submerge the video down all you want. It don't matter. Okay, it don't matter. We finna open up the panel, and anybody want to come in here and talk about this can come up here and talk about it. Yeah, that's what I say. Social media's changed. Back then, you ain't see the Wizards take up for Kwame Brown. You ain't see none of this. None of the former athletes or athletes that's playing said, hey, man, that's a 19-year-old kid. That's a 20-year-old kid, man. I know he's 7 feet tall, but he's 20. Like, dog, what's wrong with you? You know, like none of these people were saying anything. Mm-hmm. David Griffith said, enough is enough. Send the video. Yeah, you see this dude, he can't even hit a shot.
He can't play. No disrespect.
He's like, he can't play. He has no coordination. Never had the makings of a varsity athlete
whatsoever, but
Look at that. Never had the making of
I'm
a
sorry
varsity athlete.
to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball.
There you go.
He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet.
Look at him, bow-legged.
He can't really move.
Got on red bottoms. What kind of?
Even though he's
Look at he was down for a minute too. He ain't bounced back up. He was, oh God, I'm down. Yeah, I hurt my side. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. I don't think I'm getting back up.
He's a bum.
What's up, Mac Mizzle? Yeah, I see you got me in the background.
All Stephen A. got to do is retire. It's like LeBron.
Retire. He ain't in no league.
Oh man. Hold up.
Yeah, he been getting roasted though, man. They been coming after him. But I want to hear Shannon say something. I want to hear old Cal talk. Get old Cal tell him to say something to him. Oh yeah, because see when Cal talk, then it's a whole different thing. Stephen A. Shannon gonna have to say something. You better go on nightcap. Do something. Because I'm like,
hold up, Cino. You got to give me 2 seconds. I can't. I can barely hear you on my phone. Hold up.
all right, go ahead, do your thing. So that's what I'm saying. He gonna have to do something. Because he jumped on Skip Bayless. It's like, okay, you didn't jump on Skip. What about you? You got your boy Stephen A. right there. What you gonna do? Yep. Yeah, he tried that step back fade away. They like
How dare you? Mr. 1.5. Mr. 1.5 got the nerve. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's typical of him because you know Wilborn and everybody, they pick Stephen A. They know they only gonna take the people that's like them. That's gonna make it. They're gonna be, oh yeah, he get the game. He understand it. He know how to play the game. So that's what the people they want. They want
damn.
those guys that's gonna play the game, gonna toe the line, and be a good old boy.
We gotta swap Stephen A for Carcino.
Oh
Put on a
man,
petition.
I'll be fired in the first 2 days. I will be in the office right after the first show. They're gonna be like, that was a good first show. Our numbers are through the roof. But
too controversial.
we didn't want to tell you.
But
Can you
YouTube's
put
better
like a
anyway.
lighter spin on that?
So we can't. We at least we can tell the truth here, you know.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, he's a friend of the show. He's a friend of the show, so we want to show him a little bit more respect. Can you do that? I'll be, yeah, sure. I'll be like, well, you know, he's a real friend of the show, so we're gonna show him a lot of respect here. So no matter how much of a piece of shit he really is, we ain't gonna talk about that on this show tonight.
Oh man.
I'll be like, wait, I told you, I said he was a friend of the show, and that we ain't gonna be talking about it no matter how much of a piece of shit he really is. We ain't gonna talk about that. Because he's a friend of the show. So I'm letting him know. I'll be fired within a week.
Stephen A. snitch.
In a week, man. Shoot, they would have
knows
me.
what he's doing though. But I'm glad that Starbury came out and said something because his words hold weight too, you know. He ain't no slouch. He was never no slouch. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I can see if Zion wasn't putting up numbers and they wasn't doing like he actually playing well.
Exactly. He's playing well.
He just put up 27 and 11. He had 11 assists. I'm like, damn.
He ain't missing games. He's doing what he got to do.
Right. So I'm like, look, he's staying healthy because it ain't like he's like, oh, he back on the injury reserve.
Right. But the Pelicans are the fans over there. They're gonna give it to him. Nolans, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They ain't gonna play that shit.
Hell yeah.
Because I feel like Stephen A. got to be controversial every couple of months or something like that.
He got to keep his numbers up.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he ain't working. What's up, kids?
What's good, Cino? What up, man?
What up?
What's good, Cino? Yo, Cino, what I missed, man? I seen Steph earlier, but I ain't really watch it. I was out and about.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing either.
Yeah, I seen it. You know, when he go live, I always try to catch it, but I wasn't. But what's are they trying to make Zion like the face of the league, and they trying to force it on him or something? What's going on?
No, they tried. Stephen A. came out making fun of Zion after Zion had a big game talking about. He goes on Greeny's show and starts tearing down Zion, talking about well, I didn't care about his game. You know, you need to worry about cheeseburgers and McDonald's.
Yeah, see, like why? So why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the end goal? What are they getting out of bothering Zion? Like, what is it? Like,
he just loved tearing Zion down, and that's when Steph came up and spoke. Stephon Marbury just like, no, I ain't finna let you do that. Now you keep coming at him, man. Zion's stepdaddy called Stephen A.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then straight up.
Yeah, and that's why they put that clip out there. Pelicans been coming at him.
Pelicans did that. That was hilarious. And then he was his old voice, right? Old clip of Stephen A. talking.
Yeah.
That's mad funny.
He can't play. He got small hands.
1.5.
Man, like, dude, you can't do nothing.
Yeah, I remember Steph saw Stephen A. Smith in the elevator. That was funny.
You got shook probably.
Yo, man. Yo, Stephen A. trying to get that. Yo, Cino, you know, Stephen A. want to get on. He wants a night show, man. Like a late show.
ESPN ain't gonna do it. So
they not gonna give it to him. I know they not.
Show.
Yeah, so you know.
So he's gonna have to do this.
Is he on YouTube? He ain't even on YouTube.
And he ain't stick up for nobody black. I'm like, that's what he's saying. When you gonna stand up for us for real? You keep talking about you doing it, like you You supposed to be the face and the voice for the black people and all that. I'm the voice of the brother. Nobody elected you to be that. Who elected
Exactly.
you?
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Okay, I
Every
went to
time I see a
Winston-Salem. I went to Winston-Salem State University.
Like, come on, dog.
I'm one of the brothers.
He was a water
One of the
boy.
brothers that didn't play.
All right.
Do we got any footage
there's
of
never
him
been a
playing?
show on PBS better than Dragon Tail.
Yeah, you see how he failed. He failed just right then and there. Ain't doing shit. And you see, he cracked his knee before he even got in the game. I'm like, look at him. He couldn't walk then. He can't walk now. I'm like, dog, you walk all bow-legged out of here with you chasing somebody on defense. That's why they left your ass out on the bench. Every team he was on, he couldn't make it. He blaming the coach. Coach didn't like me. I was like, you grew up, nobody liked your ass.
I'm from Queens, New York.
Yeah, he was in the Bronx for 5 minutes. It was like, yeah, I was born in the Bronx, but I didn't grow up there.
I was born in the streets of Queens, New York, Holland. Jam Master J, Russell Simmons.
I'm like, yeah, you from Hollis.
Stephen A. Smith is funny. Hollis look like 93 right now. It look like it's still the 90s. Stino, you gotta go. Nah, if you ever come here to New York, you gotta go there, bro. They still got shopping carts around in the streets like back in the day, bro. It really looked like 94. You think I'm playing? Raising Canaan, they don't gotta do much but just film. Like, bro.
Yeah, see, now you got to go ask around and see if people know him as a baller, you know?
Yeah, go by Hollis.
Like, Hollis looks so scary, son. It's just, it's crazy.
Yeah, they said they shot some of the scenes in Hollis.
Look, man, because it looked like the 90s, like Southside do too a little bit, but Hollis, Queens Village, I'm telling you, like, you would have a flashback. You would think Nas about to walk down the block with a speaker or something. Crazy.
God damn.
LL Cool J.
I thought Queens was like, well, it was about getting money. I thought they had no money.
Of course, yeah, Queens get the money, but you what? I would never hustle on they blocks, bro.
Man, it's funny. My cousin went down there. That was so crazy because he think Queens is just all like it's just Queens, like it, like up over here, like it'd be like, yo, it's West Side. So it's like over there.
Yeah, it's similar though.
Like,
but Queens
that's the bridge. That's
there's different parts. Yeah,
right. It's definitely areas don't deal with each other.
I got a cousin out there. Yeah.
West side remind me of like West Side Chicago remind me of South, like where 50 is from. South Side, like Baisley over there, that area.
Oh, okay.
Like over that's what. Because it looked like Queens. West Side Chicago looked like Queens. It's creepy. It looked just like Queens.
It looked, man, there was like no modification in some of them areas.
You know what I mean?
It all started with Dr. Martin Luther King. When the King riots happened, they burnt the West Side down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they burnt the West Side. All those people over there tore up their own stores and burnt it down, and them owners just left it. And it's been like that.
It looked like that ever since, right? Yeah.
Yep, they ain't renovated that place.
Niggas are turning up for Martin Luther King, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Playing, bro.
And Southside, Jeff Ford and all the black people, they wasn't letting that happen. They was like, no, y'all ain't burn
up the South Side. Okay.
That's So that's the only reason the South Side didn't look like the West Side. Because back then the government used to pay the gangs. They were funded as peacekeepers and educated. So that's how the Blackstones, they were being funded by the government.
Being funded by the government, yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of them, Jeff Ford, man, they were getting checks. They had schools set up and everything, like after school program.
Crazy. That's crazy. Yo, when you hear stuff like that, it make you mad you black now. It get you mad. But yo, Steve, let me ask you something, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't think there's gonna be a face of the NBA after your man retired.
It's always gonna be a face of the NBA.
Who? Gonna be Joker. Joker's gonna be the face. They're gonna have a horse.
Wemby, They gonna
He might have
grab
a
Whip.
horse.
They
Yeah,
gonna ride Steph.
Oh yeah, Steph. Yeah.
But they want Wemby to be that guy. So they just going through the motions.
And Wemby's all right though. He's getting his.
Yeah,
He's getting.
Man,
I
while we
like him.
talking right now, Zion just got a 3-point play. he playing the Heat right now. He on the line.
Zion been doing good. What is he
Yes,
doing wrong?
Yeah,
that's what I'm
exactly.
saying. Like,
I get it. Y'all want Zion to get in the
it's
gym
too
and all
late.
that, but it's
You
like,
saying all that? Yeah. Zion came back hard this year, man. They up there in the playoffs and all that.
yeah, I think Joker's too old too to be the face of the NBA.
He's
Yeah,
old nigga though.
Yeah, so right now, that's what I'm saying. They don't really need a face.
a face. Yeah, you don't.
Right.
Yeah,
But and the way the NBA work, they want to pass that torch to somebody. Like they had Magic and Bird. That's what their whole face was. They had Dr. J. They had
Right.
Dr. J out there because they weren't gonna give it to Kareem. Doc was they guy. So they had Dr. J, then they had Magic and Bird. So when Magic and Bird, look at that, Zion bully ball in the damn Miami Heat. Boy, I'm telling you, Stephen A done pissed him off. Zion out here balling.
they want Zion to be. You know what? They
He
want
got
Zion.
12 points already.
They want Zion to be the next LeBron James. I was peeping that when he was in high school, and it's like,
Yeah, of course. They've
yeah, they
been
got to
saying that.
stop that. We got to stop that. They tried that with Billy
But
Preston.
he's
Remember Billy
Zion.
Preston? You remember Billy Preston Jr. at Kansas?
Yep.
They tried that with him too. They got to stop.
But yo, what about Ja though? Ja could come back and be the
Nah,
face.
Ja could be the face, but Ja gotta be on the team that's winning. You gotta win, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta win, bro.
Ja Morant was their guy. And that's the thing, because his popularity is through the roof. He's still the third.
I think Ja's popular, man. Ja,
player in the league.
yeah, bro. They missed him in the
when Ja played,
All-Star game.
his ratings are through the roof. When Ja Morant played, people watch Ja.
Yep.
And people from
That's a
other
fact.
places, because they know they might see something spectacular. He gonna do some type of crazy ass dunk on somebody. Something gonna happen with Ja.
It's exciting to watch too.
He's exciting to watch, exactly like Derrick Rose. Yeah, he's exciting to watch.
Exactly. When Derrick Rose came in and you played with D Rose, he was gonna do something crazy.
Yep.
And that's why
man,
people
D Rose.
You know what? Gilbert said something smart though, Cino.
What did he say?
He said that
What did he say?
to be the face of the NBA, I think he said something that the face of the NBA has to have damn, what he said? The face the face of the NBA damn, what he said? He said something real. He said they was talking about it on his little show or whatever, and he said the face of the NBA to be the face of the NBA. Damn, I forgot what that dude said. To be the face of the NBA, something.
Marketability or what?
Nah, it wasn't. They talked about that too. Nah, it was something else, and they were saying that's why Ja can't. A reason why Ja can't have it.
What?
But you got to. No. He said that He said Mike wasn't the face while he was losing. Mike wasn't the face till he started winning.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not true.
No,
but wasn't Magic and Bird?
Magic and
Bird
was the face though.
It was Magic.
Yeah, Mike was still the face.
It was Magic and Bird, and it went to Michael. And even the Pistons was winning; they still didn't made it. They were giving it to Mike, no matter what. So they skipped over the matter. The Pistons winning championships, they didn't even care. They skipped over them, and you stopping Michael Jordan, who they gave the torch to. It's his show now.
But so that wasn't about Dream Team time. That wasn't around Dream Team time when they feel like Mike was the man in the league. It wasn't around that time.
Mike was the man in the league in '88, 87, 88. Once Magic and Bird and was done, they was like, "We finna pass the torch to him."
You got them commercials, them shoes,
once
all
the
the
Pistons
deals.
winning them championships, that was over for the Lakers. The Magic and Bird era was over. When Isaiah and them beat them, they were done.
That was done. All right,
they were done. They didn't win another championship since.
Since word, yeah.
They were done. Imagine them was done. They made it to the finals to play the Bulls, and they got them out of there, and that was it. That was it for Magic. So Yeah, HIV kicked in,
Yeah,
and he was
H
out
thing. Yeah.
HIV kicked in.
there. Yeah, so then they passed it on over to Mike. You know, they was like magic out, and they considered that the passing of the torch game, but they was like, y'all was delaying that, but Mike was already the lead.
So
Yep.
I'm gonna keep it a being. Like when I was
True.
little, it seemed like the league was Michael Jordan's. It was like Michael Jordan featuring Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick. Like it seemed like it was featuring these dudes, like Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? Like an album.
That's how it was. That's how
It was.
they gotta have a face. And then everybody else is like Steph Curry is gonna go back to being like they gonna really promote Steph as soon as LeBron get the hell out of the way. But
Steph older than me, so he a year older than me, man.
yeah, so and Steph, they keep trying to get him up out of there. But the younger guys like Luca and all them, like that's cool.
But yo, Del
They
Curry played till like 42, so Steph was
Yo,
still
good
young.
looking Dust Taker. Dust Taker said it. Yeah, he said he got some of the worst takes. Nah, Gil be saying some stuff, son. Gil be saying
yeah,
some
but
real.
wow, he do have some of the
Nah,
worst takes in history.
yeah, he be saying wild shit like
Yeah,
yeah.
he said some wild, like
As
he just
long as
said something dumb. He said something real dumb on Nightcap the other day. He just saying Michael Jordan ruined the dunk contest. Him and
oh
Dominique.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah. That was a reach. I
Yeah,
don't like when Gil be reaching. I don't
he
like that.
reach a lot. He be reaching dog.
Yeah, that's what he does because he just gets stuck and he just starts talking. Got to take up for LeBron. So he just and trying to take up for LeBron, he just say anything stupid. And Michael Jordan and Dominique. Then I was like, well, let me hear his reason for it. Then he had to think about it, and then he had to. Now you got to
But
try
see,
to dig yourself out of this
all
and,
right, but look, but
actually
see,
put a
no,
point.
but can you see what he was? Can you? All right, so can you pull out like positive statements out of somebody when it seems like somebody veering off the deep end? Are you
Oh yeah,
able to pull out? Because he said so when he said that, what he was really saying to me was, "Yo, why no other stars that went to the dunk contest defended it? Because Kobe not defending that, and Vince Carter not was." Yo, we could say, yo, Vince was scared to go up against Jason Richardson. And, you know what I'm saying? You know what
but
I
no,
mean?
what he was saying. This is what he was saying, and what he was trying to do is trying to say, and I heard what he said, and what he's saying is Michael Jordan, was a superstar already. Like Michael Jordan was a superstar when he came into the league. These guys weren't superstars yet. Vince and Kobe, when they was in the dunk contest, they weren't already superstars. So it was different.
I didn't like that. Yeah,
They,
I ain't like that take. I ain't like that. Yeah, I ain't like that part.
yeah, well, see, he don't. This is what I'm saying. Gil is kind
Why
of
is that different though? I don't get it. Why is it?
So he's
and the
saying like
thing was,
he was trying to he was playing devil's advocate, bro. Like all right,
he's trying to defend the reason they saying LeBron ruined the dunk contest because he
he
didn't get.
trying to divert. He trying to divert it away
Oh,
from the.
okay.
Yeah, because LeBron didn't get in the
Some
dunk
bullshit.
contest, and that really what messed it up. And it did. And,
It
he's a
did. It
coward.
did. It
Yeah,
did.
he's
Yeah.
a coward. He wasn't gonna get in the dunk contest. He actually wanted money. I'll get into it if they pay us more
If they
money.
pay him,
He,
if they pay him, yeah.
Yeah, the payout money was too low for him. So man, I ain't finna go out there and do all that. Hurt my
yeah,
hand.
he's a money player still.
Yeah.
But see, look, David Stern
Because
wasn't
yo,
going to pay him, but I feel like Adam Silver would have paid him, yo. I feel like Adam Silver would pay.
Yeah, Adam Silver
LeBron,
was
look,
trying to pay Stern wasn't gonna pay him. Stern be like, oh, F him. Matter of fact, find him. He find a way to find him.
fine him for
Shoot.
having an opinion. For
Right.
having Yo,
What's
rest
the
in peace,
fine for?
David Stern, man, for real,
Having
yo.
an opinion.
yeah, Davidson he
Rest
was a
in
good
peace,
player.
David Stern, man. I miss David Stern. David Stern penalized a whole bunch of NBA players for smoking marijuana and then retired and ended up smoking marijuana and getting involved in the business.
This- That's crazy.
Yo,
David
man.
Stern, baby.
Glenn Rice was always high. Can't tell me it was him and Chris Webber. Them two guys were always high.
He came out the age in the beginning. What y'all talking about here? Isaiah slowed down David Stern's plans. That's how he was. What you mean? What David Stern plans?
Oh, to get a thing right over to Michael. Right after that. Yeah,
Oh
Isaiah.
yeah, right after. Yeah.
Yeah, they wasn't letting that happen. And I'm like, Pistons was like, no.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
wasn't. Yeah, it's a little heartbreaking that the year I was born, they won. Mike won the very next year. I hate that. I was born the year of the Pistons championship. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
But that was
horrible.
the thing, though. Here's the thing: Michael Jordan wasn't no superstar yet, and I was like, dog, he was a rookie when he got in the dunk contest. He wasn't Air Jordan yet.
Yeah,
He
he
was
wasn't
he
Air
came
Jordan.
in.
Yeah, and
He
that was
wasn't
my
no Air
thing.
Jordan.
Yeah, he
True.
wasn't.
Yeah, like they called it. I'm like, when he played, he wore Air Jordans when he played, and they never called him Air Jordan. I'm like, they
True.
never called him Air Jordan.
They
I was
ain't
like,
call him Air Jordan until the '90s, man. Let's keep it a
For
bean
the
for real.
90s,
Like he
yeah.
wasn't.
he got Air Jordan, and it
His
came in a
Air
little
MS.
later, but not his rookie year. They were calling him Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Here goes
Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel again. I'm like, man, I know what they called him. Captain Marvel. There he goes. And they was like, man, it didn't fit. They was like, that don't fit.
Nah, but he had a point with that
Mike
though. Like,
told him, he's like, man, no, don't even. So they started calling him after the shoe. They started naming him after the shoe, Air Jordan. That's what he is. He's Air Jordan.
Yep.
And they was
The
like, the
rest is
new
history.
Air Jordan.
so
So they
y'all
was like,
didn't.
Air Jordan. That's his name, Air Jordan. And that was it. So
Why don't they just make it mandatory? You got to have 2 players on your team in the dunk contest. Every team.
That's a
Every
lot of
team
players.
sending 1 or 2 players.
well, that's the thing. Now you cheapen it because not everybody on their team can even dunk.
What do you
But
think
Okay.
I
about
was good to see Jalen
see
Brown
no
back in there.
Jalen Brown? That's what I was gonna say. What do you think about Jalen Brown?
He
Nah,
said
yo,
he'll
he
come
could have
back.
did better than that. He could have did better than that. He's bugging
Man,
out.
I loved it. It
Jumping
was
over Kai
hilarious.
Sanat and shit.
I wanted to see him dunk every time. I'm what he finna do now, man. My man dunked and forgot what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, the air bubble, the
D
air bubble
Brown.
was lit.
He was supposed to do the D Brown and dunk. Then he gonna dunk. Go, oh yeah.
He did the Lexi Brown. He did the Lexi Brown.
Oh
Yeah, he
man.
gonna come up there and throw some. He gonna throw some confetti in the air and dunk. He gonna do all kind of crazy. Man,
That was nuts.
He said throw confetti and dunk.
man.
He gonna throw confetti and dunk is crazy. Yo, nah, Jalen could do better than that. I was shocked by that. Like, I was very shocked by it. That threw me off, man.
Yeah, that's I know he
Yeah, I remember his boy
participated, I
got
guess,
yeah.
Maybe he
He
wanted
was
to prove a
damn
point that I
It's
play.
rigged. The dunk contest is rigged. You think it's rigged, B?
It's
Antonio
rigged.
Garcia.
well, I
So
know
not
I got what's his name, Toppin and his brother. They damn sure got robbed. I was like,
Word.
they put Brown in the finals because he was hilarious. But Toppin, Obi Toppin, it was killing that. I was like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, dude, this chick at the Heat game. What the hell is she doing? I need to be at this damn Heat game. And no, she from New Orleans. She getting damn.
Pelicans, baby.
The
Baby
Pelicans got in
Pelicans.
this entertainment line.
That's that.
Woo, boy, she
Them
doing some
Jazzies.
things with some spinning plates.
Yo, Cino,
You
is
gonna do
Crawford
limbo?
fighting Canelo or that's just BS?
Who?
Crawford and Canelo.
They gonna try to do that in September, but it might not. It might not go.
It
It
might
might not
not. Yeah, I
happen.
feel like
But the
They
thing is,
gotta hype that up a little bit more,
Canelo is like, man, that's a lose-lose for me. I'm like, it ain't gonna be a lose-lose for the money. But I'm worried about like what's going on with Earl. Earl keep talking about, man, no, we gonna get the fight going, man. He's like, whatever.
nah. Errol, he need to chill. He need to just chill and move up. You know that ass whooping he took was very. It really upset me. It shocked me.
I
I'm
know
not
people
one
are
for
telling me
excuses.
that
I really
he
want to
could have
say
won.
Errol was hurt. I really want to say Errol was hurt or something was wrong or because like y'all watched the fight. Did that
Yo,
look like Errol Spence?
that nigga was hitting him with some combos that he couldn't
Yo,
even fathom.
Yo, that didn't look like Errol Spence, y'all. Come on, Cino, come on. Not like I know you've been saying Terrence will beat him, but did it at least look like Errol?
It looked like him. He was just getting beat. He's just a superior boxer. Like,
Nah, son. He
you
ain't,
see,
I ain't like how he was looking, man. And for him to try to get a rematch is
That's just a rematch ain't gonna change a thing. He just gonna get his ass whooped again, and he know
exactly.
it. He's like, no, I'm gonna get
He
back
looked
right.
he looked punch drunk after the fight, right? So, he was like,
And he was punch drunk before the fight. He knew he was gonna look. He gonna be man down. I'm like, yeah, you. This was gonna happen no matter what. I was like, Bud told you when he met you face to face what was gonna happen to you. He's like, man, I'm gonna beat him, and y'all ain't gonna give me no credit for it. He's like, I already know. I'm gonna beat him, and everybody gonna say, man, this was you.
rematch.
Right.
For what?
He stayed at the weight too long and all this, man. He can't beat no Bud Crawford. I was like, Bud is way too skilled for him. He ain't got no skills for him. I'm like, Errol is an attrition fighter. He break you down and keep coming in, head
all right.
down,
So
no
since we on
defense.
since we on the subject, I got a bone to pick with you, Cino. I don't like how you said you think Terrence will beat Marvin. You had me watching Marvin highlights the whole time. I'm on a train looking at Marvin knock people out. Yo,
Hagler?
You said who would beat
now
Marvin?
hold on. I feel like I get why Cino said that, right? Like when you watch Terrence, you get what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I get, but he gotta take Marvin would have rocked him, man. Marvin would have rocked that boy to sleep, boy. He'd have had to really
Wait.
knock Marvin
What you
Hagler
talking
out.
about? Hagler? What are
Yeah,
we
you
talking
said somebody asked you a question and you said he might outlast. You said Terrence might outlast. Terrence might win. You said Terrence might win. You said Marvin might get him a few times, but Terrence might win. Terrence probably beat him.
No, we talked about Hearns. We
Oh,
ain't talking
Hearns, yeah,
about.
not Hagler. Hearns, yeah, Tommy Hearns.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't never
Hearns.
said
You
that
said not
about
Marvin
Marvin.
Hagler. Tommy Hearns.
No,
Look,
I'm talking
Tommy
about.
Hagler.
Hearns, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, how's he beating Hagler? Like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
Hearns, my
saying?
I
bad.
said Hearns
Hearns.
would probably be winning the fight, but would get caught. And I'm like, he would probably get caught. He'll
Get
be
caught
winning
and
the
not get
whole
back up.
fight.
Get caught.
Yeah, get caught and it'd be over. Yeah, it'd be over. He gonna get clipped and that'll turn the whole fight around. And Tommy be winning the whole fight. And I was like, it'll probably happen in about 6, 7 rounds, 9 rounds. Hearns been working that jab. He gonna keep that hand too low, and that right hand to come or that left hook. Whoop! It's gonna be sleepy time. And he gonna be knocked out. Tommy would have got knocked out.
Yeah, I like what boxing is doing right now. I like Davison. What's the name? Franklin. Is it Franklin? He fighting? He about to fight? Frank.
Oh, you talking about
Tank.
Devin?
Tank.
Oh, you talking about Frank Martin?
Yeah, Frank Martin. Yeah.
Oh, Frank Martin get knocked out. That's finna. He got no defense, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
He let that Chinese dude knock him out, and I was like, I knew he was gonna get put down. I knew he was gonna lose, but I ain't know he was gonna get knocked out. Because
Yeah,
Frank Martin.
I got Devin. I got Haney on that too. I don't
Oh,
really
you got Haney. Oh yeah, of course Haney gonna beat Ryan
Garcia.
Garcia.
Yeah, Ryan bothering me. Like it's something about like I like Ryan, but I feel like Tank kind of like I feel like sometimes if you fight a certain fight and you lose, I don't know. I feel like him losing to Tank. Sometimes I feel like a certain fight you lose can make a difference depending on the fight the fighter you fought.
Yeah,
Know what I mean?
and that's the thing. Ryan Garcia, most of these young fighters, they work on just offense. They don't even work on their defense
On
at
that D at
all.
all. Yeah, no
Yeah, no
footwork
head
either.
movement. Yeah, footwork is terrible. No head because they just standing still, punching at
Throwing
the.
punches, yeah.
Yeah, they standing still, punching at a bag, and they ain't moving their head and everything. That's all they doing. So they don't have no footwork. They don't really do any real gym work and working with somebody sparring. They don't really get that work that they need to develop. They got to work
Develop,
on
yeah.
using their head, protecting themselves. And in the ring, he just worried about throwing that damn left hook. That's all he's worried
That's
about.
what he
I
wanted
got
to worry
power.
about. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you. I'm quick and I'm gonna hit you with this left hook.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
quick. I'm gonna get these punches off. Then you get clipped and you get hurt. Like he got hurt in that fight. He was right on the bike. But with Devin, you ain't gonna have that chance because first of all, Devin is bigger and stronger and he's athletic. So he gonna sit there and wait for you to make the mistakes, and he's just gonna jab you all night. So it's a safer fight for him. He gonna probably get knocked out, but he gonna feel it.
Yeah. I like that young boy Carmel Moton, I think his last name is.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait till he get on the Lord have mercy. I think he worked with Mayweather in them.
Oh, Mayweather, like he finna fight Pacquiao overseas for some money. They finna do a charity.
Pacquiao. Now
Yeah.
look, if Pacquiao beat him, I don't want to hear nothing.
Oh, Pacquiao ain't finna beat him, man. Pacquiao, dude, this dude like 600 years old now. Pacquiao been put back. Yeah, he don't work out like Floyd.
He never worked out like Floyd. He worked out with them steroids, but nobody want to say nothing. Don't nobody want to say nothing. I've been on game.
Oh yeah, we all knew that.
Yeah, like so. I used to see. You remember that? You remember that video game? We had a video game called Fight Night, this boxing game.
Oh yeah.
Back him out.
Yeah. What happened?
Yo,
That's right. Outlaw. Yeah.
salute.
Outlaw.
Outlaw.
Man.
Outlaw.
Man.
What's up with your boys? What's up with your boys, B?
Hey man, we cruising, man. We injured, but you know they doing their thing.
Y'all heard somebody say y'all are championship contenders. I almost threw up. I really almost threw up.
Listen, man, I'm not even going that far. I said Eastern Conference, and we can see where we go from there. We better
Championship contenders. Kendrick Perkins said, I saw Perk too at the Seaport, but they said Kendrick Perkins said championship contenders.
I
They're
mean,
playing
yeah.
good. They're
I mean, we
playing
got a deep. I said we definitely got a deep, room and stuff like that. But we got to get healthy, man. That's the main thing. That was a good trade, though. That was a very good trade. Leon Rose and Earl Wild West, they're doing their thing when it comes to
Wait, which one? You talking about OG or the other one they did?
Oh, the other one with the Pistons.
With the Pistons.
Yeah, the OG too. The OG is looking good as well
OG
too.
turned out good. I was wrong about that.
Yeah. That's why I was saying it was going. We had to see how everything goes and stuff like that, and that was perfect because he's basically like Luan Dang, but probably better in my opinion.
Yeah, way
Better
better.
than Luol. Nah,
Defensive.
whoa, hold on.
Yeah, for sure. OG.
Better than
OG.
Luol Deng.
Yeah. He played for
Yeah,
Toronto.
no,
He's
that's like
nice.
his Luan Deng. Like that's his type. That's the type of player that he wants and stuff like that. Somebody that is a defensive 3-and-D guy, but he's actually really good on defense. I think he's way better, and he could guard from 1 to 5. So that's different.
Can he guard Jason Tatum?
Yeah, he could guard Jason Tatum. He was doing a good job against the Timberwolves. He did definitely did a good job against certain players that was actually really good that would give us problems. But we gotta wait until he comes back to see. I want to see him against the Milwaukee Bucks. I want to see him against the Boston Celtics. But we
The Bucks
handling
is done.
teams that
It's a dub for the Bucks. The Bucks is dub. They hired
yeah,
Doc
I
Rivers.
don't know, man. See, that's my thing. The Bucks, man, they're defensive team. Like defensively, they are just weak. They're
Y'all
just
gonna
like
be mad at me, but they need more.
yeah, they do. And
What
that
they
Drew
need? Who they
Holiday
need now?
situation really messed them up, man, because that took away their defensive game when it came to the perimeter. But now, it's all about they got to just shoot out,
That
basically with different
Dangala.
teams.
Doc
Exactly.
Rivers is an overrated coach. We can go back to Orlando. Why y'all keep forgetting he coached T-Mac?
Oh man,
Y'all act like
HD.
he ain't coach T-Mac. Don't blame Grant Hill for getting hurt. He told Tim Duncan. Did he not tell Tim Duncan that Tim Duncan can't put nobody on some type of plane or something like that?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
This is Doc
What?
Rivers we talking about. Oh, he got a championship with the Celtics. No, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce got a championship with the Celtics. All right, Jesus Shuttlesworth got a championship with the Celtics.
That's what put him up there as a great coach.
But bro, he
That
coached
one
Tracy
championship.
McGrady, dog. Like it's not like he ain't never have a star. What did he do with T-Mac? I really got to know.
Nothing.
Man.
But
Man, Doc is a
that's
glorified
what
baby.
Doc do.
Yeah, Doc. See that, and you had this man
Like
go
Paul
at
Pierce, what I'm saying, he's like, man, they Doc could call a play and they be like, man, scratch that. We gonna get his ball.
wasn't Rondo doing that to him?
Yeah, man, they was all doing that. It was
You know,
KG. It was KG be like, man, Doc could call something, man. We'll get out there on the court, man. They be like, man,
Do
scratch
something
that.
completely
He
different.
got it rolling. He got it rolling, man. We gonna run this.
Doc Rivers is the equivalent of Doc Rivers is that girl that you marry when you in your successful stage.
Mhm.
Right.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
takes on a good team all the
Doc,
time.
what's Kevin Hart's wife's name? Yo, what?
I don't even know.
I don't even know. You talking about Tory Hart?
Nah,
Yeah.
his wife now.
Oh, the wife now? Don't nobody really know her name.
That's Doc Rivers.
That's Doc.
He's the one you marry. He's the one that get claimed for all the credit when you get successful. He's that guy. We got Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce now. And Ray Allen.
Yeah, I mean, he
Oh,
just
all right.
inherits good teams. I'm just like,
Yeah,
man,
bro.
he hasn't really been through a team that really struggled on a consistent basis. He always getting good teams all the time,
I want to
and
see
then
him
he
coach
just
the
falls
Knicks.
short.
If he could coach the
I wanna
Knicks,
see
Don't
him
wish that
coach.
on us. Why you gonna wish that on us, man?
He
That's
might be that. He might be their new head coach too.
who. Nah,
Doc
I'd rather Tibbs, man. Listen,
Tibbs is
stop.
out of here, bro. Tibbs is yo,
I'll ride with
outlaw.
Tibbs
I hate to
all
break
day,
it to
every
you,
day
but Tom
already.
Thibodeau was out of there, bro. He ain't gonna be there too much longer, bro. If
I
the
mean, the
Knicks
way
keep,
how he
bro,
got.
if the Knicks keep
What?
winning, if the Knicks
I
keep
mean, if
winning, they're gonna get a bigger. It's New York, bro. You know how the Knicks go. If y'all keep winning,
it's
if
not the
y'all keep
same
winning like this,
regime.
James Dolan gonna mess up all y'all championship hopes and trade
He's
Havison
not.
away,
You haven't heard James Dolan in like 3 years. He's quiet
bro.
for a reason. Trust me, it's a different situation that is going on over here.
You gonna see.
Oh,
If y'all
y'all
fire
get
Tibbs, if y'all fire, I
y'all
know how it's
invested
gonna
into the
go. Y'all gonna
basketball
keep.
now.
Yo, the Knicks gonna get to the Eastern Conference Finals,
I get
right?
it.
And they gonna lose, and that's gonna make them want to fire Tibbs and bring in a coach.
It ain't no Doc Rivers though. That's not no coach. That's
Nah,
a choke.
y'all need y'all need Mark Jackson. Y'all need.
I would love Mark Jackson,
You know
but
what I
I don't
mean?
know why. I guess he's gay bald. I don't know what's going on.
Wow,
Well, he's
He's gay
gay.
ball.
He's not
wow.
gay. He's gay.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's just like this man. I don't understand. This man is positive. He
Man,
don't be
I knew
doing
the Raptors
nothing.
was gonna
They be
fuck
The
up
treating
my
him
thoughts, the
like
money.
he's
thoughts
a
and comments of
criminal.
Outlaw are not.
They be making it seem like this man is a criminal or something. Like he can't get a coaching job. Like he did something off court. Like all he did was pray, and talked about God. But that's a problem.
that's why they don't
Y'all
want him
act like
around.
Braun a criminal. Y'all treat Braun like he a criminal.
That is
He
a
is
criminal.
a criminal.
Yo,
That's a criminal.
That's a criminal. Right.
yeah.
He
Stealing
said
money.
He
LeBron
did.
stealing
Hey,
money. Like
hey, CeeDo, did he have the feds at his door?
Yeah,
He said
defraud,
LeBron is a criminal.
defrauding the people, man.
Try to blame
Wait,
it on
time
his
out.
wife and his
Wait,
manager,
yo.
she just said he's
her
stealing
trainer.
money. Like.
If LeBron is a criminal,
Criminal
Tom Brady
activity
is a mass murderer. What are we talking about
should
right
be
now?
arrested
Man,
for embezzlement.
Brady was the godsend to the
Tom
sport.
Brady is a cheater.
No, he's not.
He won
Tom
one
Brady.
Super Bowl. He won 2 Super Bowls fair and square. His first one and his last one. All the other ones
Man,
was
he
cheating.
won all of them
Oh
fair and square.
man.
Ain't
He
not a
cheated
one of
Chad
them
Pennington.
lost.
He cheated Chad Pennington out of a Super Bowl appearance.
Chad Pennington. What you said, Chad
What?
Pennington?
I'm a Jet fan, damn it.
Are you a Jet fan too?
I'm
Oh,
a
okay.
die-hard Jet fan for real. When
Oh
Aaron
I'm a
God.
Rodgers,
Jet
when
fan
Aaron
too,
Rodgers,
man.
when Aaron Rodgers stood up and put his hands on his hips, I knew. I'm telling y'all, I'm dead serious. I was like, yo, something happened, B.
Dog.
Because he
Yeah.
just stood there.
I'm pissed off with the Jets, man. Like
Why? For
I
what?
really
Nah,
am.
don't be pissed off at us.
I
Don't be
mean,
pissed off at us.
listen, they punted on the whole season. I'm pissed off.
You had a guy pay money he gave up money to get up out of there.
He said Jets fans'
Who?
opinions are true.
Cook, Dalvin Cook said, I'm
Oh,
out.
Dalvin Cook.
Keep
Yeah,
the money.
because
I'm
Daniel
out.
Hackett didn't know how to use him. And then
Pennington's
on top of that,
wild.
he goes to the
Damn, that is
Ravens
just
and they didn't even
total
run the
shit.
damn ball. How are you number one in the NFL running
Nah,
and y'all didn't run the
Grotopia, I
ball not one
disagree. I
time?
think we would have beat them. Braun will play till 44, just like Brady did.
But man, bro, Nathaniel Hackett didn't even know
Yeah,
how
he
to
gonna
use
be around. Brady was still effective.
Nico Hardman. Didn't even know how to use him.
I,
They traded him away.
I
Then
don't
on
like
top of that,
nothing.
Dalvin Cook.
I don't like nothing Boston. All right, Jason Tate. I'm mad. Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown is there. To be honest with y'all, like I don't know how the Lakers missed out on that. How do you draft Lonzo Ball over?
Because they was going for ticket sales
It's ridiculous.
with Lonzo Ball.
Kobe said draft Jason Tatum, and they drafted ticket sales. That's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
That is crazy,
And
bro.
that's why Kobe was basically saying, man, y'all don't listen, when y'all in that position, y'all do not mess up on that position for nothing. When you have a player that's really good, Jason Tatum was on the Lakers, and you
Stephen L.
had Coach
Sharpton.
Bryant mentoring him.
Stephen L.
Listen,
Sharpton.
that team would have been way better.
Yeah.
I
You think he
mean,
would?
look, man.
You think he
I
would have
like.
been better than he is now in Boston?
Hell yeah! What?
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
If Jason Tatum would have got drafted by the Lakers would have had a championship,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
and it wouldn't have been in the bubble. It would have been a real championship.
A
Hey,
real
yo,
championship.
any Laker fans in here? That bubble do not count. I don't care what y'all say.
It don't. It don't.
Care what y'all say.
That's a pandemic championship.
The bubble
Bubble
don't
ring.
count.
Why it don't count? Because we wasn't there to root the fans. It wasn't basketball. That was like playing. Yo, y'all remember when y'all
I
had
say it
gym
That's
in
like
counts
playing
school?
at
because
a LA
It's like having
Fitness.
gym. Remember when you had
Kobe
gym in
died that
school?
year, so
That's like playing at a
for
LA
me it
Fitness
counts.
gym.
Nah, not even. It was like playing in school. Everybody in school had gym. And we all had basketball at some point in gym. We was feeling to have basketball from gym, right? That's what that was. That was gym.
It's
Out here,
crazy, man.
they out here celebrating a championship that wasn't nobody there to witness.
Give me my damn respect.
He said Jets fan discrediting the championship. Jets fan discrediting the championship. Yo, leave me alone, dog. I'm gonna rock with my gang green, B. All right.
I didn't even
Joe
know you was a
Namath.
Jets fan. That's what's
Joe
up.
So
Namath,
y'all
boy.
going back in it with Aaron Rodgers next year. So
We might win a Super
Yeah,
Bowl next year.
you know, I ain't gonna say that.
He said
I
he
gotta
might win
see
the
it.
Super Bowl
We
next
gotta
year.
get a
We
second
could.
wide receiver.
We
We
could.
gotta get a second wide receiver
Yeah.
because Randall Cobb and Xavier Gibson ain't gonna get it done. But Garrett Wilson is for sure a number
Garrett
one.
Wilson is the man, and he
Hell
if
yeah.
they got to utilize him now before he end up
Let's
leaving
hope it's
because
not fixed
Oh yeah,
next year
because he's
too.
pissed off. You already see the signs.
yeah. I'm glad you noticed.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's the
most
problem with
definitely.
the Jets, yo, Carsino. Whenever we have a star player, young talent, we always see the signs with them. I hate that. Like I
Jamal
remember when I saw the
Adams.
signs with Revis. The fact
yeah.
that he went to the New England oh my God.
Yeah, he went to the Tampa Bay.
And then went to the Patriots, bro.
Yeah,
Like
we
that
couldn't
hurt my
afford
soul,
Reeves,
dog.
he just wanted way too much money though. I
And
can't
it's
even
like,
lie.
yo, homie, like you breaking records, you making history, you gotta stay here. You like Curtis Martin, bro. Like you gotta, man.
Yeah.
Sports is different,
That's the
man.
one that sucked though. But he always
Yeah,
gonna be a
man.
Jet though.
I'm a Jet fan, B. But yo, Razor, you know what I'm not? I'm not a Knicks fan.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I'm not a Knicks fan. I
You
am
should
not the
come,
Dallas
man. You gotta
Cowboys of
just come across the
basketball.
bridge, man.
I do
You know what
not
I'm saying?
believe that one day my
They think the
organization is
Knicks
gonna
going
win a
to the
championship.
championship this year. They said the
I,
Knicks gonna come out the
This
East.
year?
If the
yeah,
Wow.
if we
Knicks,
get healthy,
this is what
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
say to
if we
y'all.
get
This is
healthy,
what I'm
we
gonna
got
say
a
to
deep
y'all. I
team.
gotta say this to
They
y'all. I
say
believe
Joel Embiid is out for the season.
Yeah, he's out
So
for the season. We just beat the 76ers. But like I said, we got to get healthy. But so far, the team looks deep. Alec
I
they said
Burks
believe.
coming off the
nobody in
bench.
the East could beat them. They said they could beat Boston.
Can I please say, oh my God, see stuff like that deserves jail, prison time,
I mean, we
sentences.
got a deep team. We got Princess Achua is stepping up as well too. Like, man,
Okay? Can
it's
we?
regular season still, but I got to see it in
And
the
then
playoffs.
there's this thing called playoff basketball.
Facts. But I know
You're
Jalen
not
Brunson's going to show up
beating the
though.
Celtics, man. Like,
I
come
know.
on, please. We
But
shot.
hold on. But has the Celtics really proved that they really done that team though?
Yes, they went to the championship, and the Knicks have not gone to the championship
Hold
since
on.
1977.
They didn't go to the championship last year.
They
Since
went to
how
the
long?
championship in your lifetime. The Knicks have
Since how
never
long?
gone
No,
in your
okay,
lifetime. They went
that's the
once.
past though. But we're talking about the present. The Celtics, they didn't go to the finals
No,
last
wait,
year.
hold on. Don't you can't no see you're a Knicks fan. You can't say things like see, this is why I get mad. You say the
See?
present, but in the present, y'all only win games in the regular season, and then y'all go to the playoffs and lose.
No, we
So
wasn't
when
as
you say
deep
the
as we
present, you're
was
talking
this
about
year.
no. When you say the present, you're talking about the current state of the New York Knicks, right?
No, I'm talking about the current state of NBA right now. I'm talking
But
about
then
like Celtics
I
versus
mean,
the
here's
Heat.
the thing. Randall talking about he might have surgery and come back.
Nah, he's saying
I'm
that the
mad
off
y'all
season.
putting y'all
Off
faith
season.
in Julius Randle. His name
No,
is
I'm putting my faith
Julius.
in Jalen Brunson.
You're okay, and this is where so me and Gilbert, I was on Gilbert a little thing, right? He was talking to me his chat because I said something about Jalen Brunson, right?
Who, Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah, I was on his thing or whatever a few weeks ago. Jalen Brunson is not a superstar. Now we can say what we want to say about that, but here's the thing
Wait,
that
hold
Gilbert
on.
did.
Hold on. Hold on. You
Whether
said
we
that you
agree,
was
wait
talking
up,
to Gilbert Arenas.
whether we agree,
I thought he only talks to celebrities.
whether you whether you agree or disagree, right? Whether you agree or
You talk
disagree.
to anybody that listen.
But look, whether you agree or disagree about him being a star or whatever, he is a point guard. He is a undersized guard, homie. The last time an undersized guard went to the championship, what was his name?
Steph
Isaiah
Curry.
Thomas or AI?
No, Stephen Curry's like 6 foot. Well, Steph
AI.
taller than me.
AI.
AI. All right. What happened?
He lost, but I feel like
So
he didn't have a
what
team.
makes
He didn't
so
really have a good team
there's
like the
this
Knicks
meme
do.
going around on Instagram that say stop trying to save these whole if Jesus couldn't do it, what make you think you better than Jesus? What make you think Jalen Brunson could do anything that Allen
But he has a
Iverson did?
deeper team, though, Giz.
I'll give you that. Knicks, he got a better team than
He
what
got a
AI
way
did.
better team than the AI did.
Oh my God. There's no Allen Iverson.
He
Oh, here
doesn't
we
need
go.
to be Allen Iverson. He could just be
Listen to
Jalen
John
Brunson.
Starks.
Christ. There's no Allen Iverson on this team. That means that
We have a
time
collective group of good players. That's what I'm saying. We have a
but
deep team.
they can't beat the Celtics 7 games straight or 4 games
We could be
straight.
competitive. That's what I'm saying. But the
I
Celtics,
know,
what has the Celtics
and that's
proved?
why
The Celtics have been choking.
no. And I'm trying to offer you perspective. When you bring up the Celtics, say what
Go ahead.
have they? They have gone to the championship in the past 4 years. And the Knicks, when you say yo, right, when you talk about present, that was the past. The Knicks present is the same every year. They do good in the regular season. That's it.
Yeah, for the past 4 years, we've been doing good in the regular season. Of course, we didn't get no championship. We didn't get to the Eastern Conference. But I'm just saying, as the team goes, as the years go on, the Knicks is getting better. They got some good
Okay, and
pieces.
I understand that. Now, how many times have you said what you just said to me before? The Knicks is getting better.
Yeah, we just made it to the second round in the final. I mean, in the playoffs. But the last time we only won one game in the playoffs in the first time against the Atlanta Hawks. But last year we went to the second round. So this year I'm expecting us to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, win or loss. I hope we win.
And
I
if y'all
really
lose,
do.
and if y'all lose before the Eastern Conference Finals, are you gonna
I'm gonna
say the
be.
same things again next year when y'all have a
I'm
great regular season?
No, I want us to go to the finals, but I'm just gonna say, like, hopefully we could pick it up and actually get to the finals because they're trying to get a superstar this off season. And I understand you're gonna say we always say that, but we heading into the right direction
What
because the general
superstar?
manager knows what probably Donovan Mitchell. That might be
Donovan
one of
Mitchell's
the.
not a superstar. I said what superstar?
I mean,
See,
that's
this
the
is what I'm
player that they
saying,
Yo,
target.
Cino,
Carcino.
you hearing
Yo,
this?
Is
Knick
either
fans look at
Devin Booker.
stars in other cities on other teams as
Donovan Mitchell.
superstars. Patrick Ewing was a
I mean,
superstar.
He did score 70 points, though.
I
I'll give
mean,
him that.
listen, he scores a lot of points as well too. He could contribute and stuff like that. It will be a small back court, but that he's probably number one on the list. And Devin Booker is another person that they probably looking at as well
Oh my
too.
God! See, this
But
delusions, bro. You just said the Knicks are gonna get Devin Booker, brother.
no, I'm just
Allah
saying that
has
that's one of the potential people that they're trying to
patience.
You
target
know who else
because
is
he's a part of
potential?
CAA. He's a part of
LeBron.
CAA. agency.
Would you like LeBron on the Knicks?
No.
Hell no.
Why not?
I would suspend. That would be the day I would suspend